Hello and welcome to another episode of Spooncraft. I hope you're all doing good today, as I have been living on this boat for a few days now. And for a few simple reasons, I've no island to go to, I've no base yet. This is my home. I have my bed, my chest, stone cutter, my abundance of furnaces. But I've been living on this boat for a while now, and I want to upgrade. So, for the past few days, I've been collecting materials to start a database, really. To build an island somewhere around here, and to build pretty much a tower on top. Now, in these chests is all the materials that we'll ever need for this base. And we're gonna upgrade it in the future. For now, why don't we just go straight to the time lapse and we'll see how it goes. So I've made a few changes to my microphone, and if you think it sounds better, then that's great. But if it sounds a little worse, then do leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to fix it. But besides that, we're done. We've finally completed the starter base. Now there's not much to show, it's really only this, but I'll give you a little tour and I'll tell you what we can do in today's episode to make this look a little bit better. So starting off, here is the boat that we started on. It's nice and cramped. We got the furnaces as usual. We got the chests that were once filled with materials, but now just filled with leftovers. A lot a lot of, I can't speak right now, but you get the point. So this is what we started off with. And then up this ladder, we can reach the dock or the port or whatever you want to call this. And we have another space around here to build another boat if we ever wanted to. And then leading off to the deck or port or you name this, I don't know. We reach onto this pathway and up that way, the main entrance to the castle obviously. But if we turn right, we can see a little farmland where we can plant whatever crops we want or need. It's really not much, but it's useful. And then back onto the pathway, up this way, we have reached the castle, or lighthouse people have been calling it. At this door, be prepared to be amazed, because there's absolutely nothing behind here. I have not decorated this place yet, because I was saving it for this video. Now, up this way, we have the main pathway or main deck. Not really a deck, is it? It's more like a balcony that connects to the ground. I don't know. But in here, there's absolutely nothing as usual. Because I haven't started decorating this place yet. But I'll give you a little show around. I'll show you what we can or can't do today. And then we'll see how we go. So this way, we have a nice little window looking off into the nothing. Really scenic, really. Just seeing nothing outside your window. But we close those up so if we don't want to let the wind in. And then we'll go up these completely safe leaf stairs. Now this will bring us to the upper level where we have a few windows. I wouldn't call this a balcony, more of a flower pot, but still a nice view into nothing. Then up this way, we have another balcony. What are they called? I'll look them up later. But here we get a nicer view up high of all the area surrounding us. Then if you look over this way, you can see a little boat and dock and farmland and everything. You just get a nice view of the main island. And going back to the completely shaped doorway and up these stairs, we can reach the top of the tower, where we get a nice 360 view of the entire surroundings. Completely blue and empty, but we're gonna work on this in the series. Just you wait. And then I didn't bring a boat with me. I'll swim. See, looking off this way gives perfectly safe way to jump off and show you the back. At the back here, it's a little decorated. You don't want the complete abyss to be bored of just cobble and stone bricks and andesite walls. But here's the back. Here's the cliffside rock. I'll show you this way. Here's the cliffside from this way. Nothing really much, but I try to keep it somewhat natural. The cyan terracotta, I think, that was hard to get, along with the, what is that, light grey country powder. I think so, yeah. But otherwise, everything else went easily planned, except this island is floating, because I didn't do the bottom. As you've seen in the time lapse, I used these slabs here to keep the sand up, just as a way to keep the island floating. But in today's episode, I think we're going to be collecting materials together to furnish up this castle or lighthouse, and then we can collect the materials to make this island not floating. So, I think we should just get right onto that. So if you want to see more content like this, do click a like button down below. Otherwise, if you really wanted to see more content like this, then I would greatly appreciate a subscribe button. So click that subscribe button. I don't know what YouTubers say anymore. So just, you know what to do. Anyhow, I'll see you at the desert. So we finally made it. Definitely not that far of a trip, but going on a boat everywhere is get annoying really quickly. But let's just mine a few stacks of sand. I have 4 shovels here. I have a diamond one here, but that's my silk touch shovel that I use to collect the grass for the island. So I'm gonna preserve that for a little bit. But for now, let's just go through all these shovels, and then maybe we'll have enough sand, but I highly doubt. I don't like to mine near bases or other people's builds, so I do try and stay away from there. But I also like to try and keep that land look natural in a way. Also, I forgot to mention, I finally put on my favorite resource pack. It's called I think, what is it called? The Stay True resource pack. It's a completely amazing resource pack. I highly recommend it. Especially with connected textures, because everything just looked much more natural. As you've seen in my build, Discord pink. Okay. My build looked completely natural now. Well, it looks more natural than it without the resource pack. And I highly recommend it to. I should really stop shoveling now clean. But I do recommend the resource pack. It makes Minecraft look so much better, in my opinion. Especially with shaders, which I think I'm gonna keep on once my FPS, well, 45 FPS. Not great, but you know, I would rather sacrifice FPS for visuals than visuals for FPS. So if you do feel like the video is a little bit choppy, then skill issue. Again. Okay, I'm picking a different place. Actually, speaking of shovel, on the Discord server there's actually an event for I think the best database, and once you win, you get an unbreaking netherite shovel, which would really help me a lot since, you know, usually when you're on a beach there's a lot of sand, and since I'm going to be building a base in the ocean, there's going to be a lot of beaches, so a netherite shovel that unbreaking, might I add, would really help a lot. So, hopefully in today's video, we'll complete this database, we'll add some of the final touches, then I can send that off to the event manager or something. Then maybe next time I record a video, I'll have an unbreaking netherite shovel. There goes the last shovel, and I do not think that's enough sand. Nope. But I do have another material that I do want to collect, and you may be surprised, you may not, but I'm gonna need a lot of birch planks, not birch planks, but birch logs, because birch logs actually look a lot like sand. Except maybe a little darker, but you'll see what I'm trying to go for. I was looking for my boat, but I had it in my inventory. Anyhow, I'll see you back at the island. So we're back. I've put all the sand in here. Still not a lot, but I have made 4 more shovels and 2 more axes because I already had one before, and I think we're going to go to a birch follow next, which I think is about 1,000 blocks that way. I'm not sure, I'll have to double check the map, but I want to introduce you to my friend Pigman that's just living underneath my boat now. I don't know, I have my nether portal down here, which you've probably seen in my last episode, but now there's just a random pigman sitting in my bubble column, which is cool I guess, but he's gonna have to pay rent soon. Anyway, I'll sail over to the birch forest. I'll see you there. And we have arrived. Good night, Birch Forest. It took me like 5 minutes to row here. We have rowed about nearly 85 kilometers. That is how you know you live in the middle of nowhere. Because you have to row a boat everywhere just to get to places. Anyhow, let's get to chopping. Okay. I think I have enough now. Got a few stacks of birch log. Not sure if it's enough, but we can always come back to this place, I guess. Also, hello. No axes to kill you with, so... Okay. I'll just walk into that then. Anyways, I should plant these saplings, but doesn't look so deserted, I guess. Nice view. Okay, I'll plant these. And I think that's them all. Oh. Okay, that's my cue to leave. Goodbye. Yep. We'll be back here another day. Back to the boat. So we're back at the base now. Nice little view from the boat here. And I put all the wood in here, but I've made them into these four-sided logs. The one without the rings around them. Because when you strip them, they become this... I don't know what color this is, but like... it's a darker color than sand. However, if you've ever been at a beach before, you know that wet sand doesn't look like this. That it looks a bit dark like this. Maybe like mud color, but we don't have mud yet. So, I want to try and... I'm going to do like a little section here and see how that's going to turn out. And if it looks good, then we'll continue around until we run out of material. And then we can just go back out and collect more. First of all, I'm lining up the shoreline with cobblestone. Hello, dolphin. So, I can just place the sand on top of them. And then we create this... I wouldn't say like... kind of like an artificial beach, I guess. Where like the sand meets the ocean. So something like that. Where we can just connect it to the ocean, and then below here, we could probably do something like maybe a birch log mixed with sand. Give it that like wet sand feeling or look. Let me just grab a bit more wood here and then break these sand. I have to continue building around and experiment with a few things, but I think the birch looks a bit too dark compared to the sand. So I'm just gonna see what looks better and what looks, you know, more decent, or that's the same thing. So I'm just gonna see what looks better and like what I could improve on. And then hopefully once we find a final design, we can work on it around the whole island. And that's the start of the beach right there. I can probably improve it in a few places, but I think it's looking good so far. I still need to build over here. And I think I'll stop maybe around here. Because then we can have the cliffs down, reaching down to the bottom from here. Instead of just having sand. Which I think will look good underwater, but I don't think a lot of people are going to go underwater anyways. Oh, maybe they will. We're in the middle of the ocean anyway, so who knows? Anyhow, I'll just build up to there and then I'll come back. And it's done. I don't plan on decorating it, but we finally connected the island down to the ocean floor. It took me a long time. It took me, I think, 3 trips to the desert. And I have some sand left over, thankfully. But we have finally finished this part. We still have to work on the cliffside. But I do have an idea for it though. Because this gives us a great opportunity to have like a doorway here or something. Just like as a way for us to swim in or swim out if we ever needed to. So we could swim into here. And we could, okay. We could decorate this place. Something. And then we can just swim right back out. As if it's like a bat cave or something. Or like an island cave or something. I don't know. You can come up with a name of it or something. I'm saying something a lot. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, there's one thing we could do to make this look a little bit better. That's to just go around and bone meal everything. Put some seagrass on to the, I don't know, like, what do you call this? Cliff? Is it a cliff or something? Anyways, I'm just gonna go around, just put some bone meal onto the sand and then hopefully it will look better. Okay, that's all the bone meal I had left. I do think it looks a lot better now. It doesn't look so disconnected from the ocean anymore. Which is great. We've been looking for that. Could be a little bit better, but I don't plan on doing anything else. Anyhow, we do have a few more sections to do. We have the cliffside and then we have the dock to finish off. Then afterwards, we can walk onto the main island. And I do plan on maybe putting a tree right there. Something just to build up this area. See, let me just turn on my shaders. So I do plan on putting like a tree here. Then maybe something else down here. But I'm not entirely sure. And then on the inside, we could have a stairway going down into that place. That would be useful because along with the entrance in the water, we could also have the stairways. And we could use it as a storage room if we wanted to. Then in here, I don't think I've ever mentioned what I'm gonna do in here yet. But if you look at the dirt, that's gonna be my boundary. That's gonna be the wall. Because I don't wanna have the brick wall all over the place. But we can decorate the wall with something like maybe blue concrete powder or something. That's just an idea I had. But then in this area we could have 2 separate rooms, one here and one down here. Maybe a balcony looking into the downstairs room. And up here, I'll have to sort out all this mess. So we could have a balcony here for the windows and a stairway up into this doorway. But then I have an idea here where we could have, well, with these stairs, we could have a room just alongside it. So it's like a room that always going up with the stairs with you. Then Down there we could have a pole or something coming up so we don't fall down. And then up here, I plan to have like maybe an enchantment set up or something like that. And yeah, I think from up here, it looks a lot much better. It looks a lot better now. You can finally see that it's connected. It gives it more depth, you know? Anyways, I'm just gonna head to sleep, but for you, I'm just gonna jump cut into the next section, which would probably be collecting stone, or maybe collecting leather for the bookcases, or something like that. You'll know in a minute, but I'll know in a few hours. Anyways, I'll get right onto that in the morning, of course. So I just wanted to make a quick voiceover for this time-lapse section of this video, because I have a few things that I want to say. First of all is that thank you so much for the support in the first episode. It really means a lot to know that people enjoyed the video that I made. And in this episode I improved the quality a little bit, as you could probably tell. I'm still learning about the new editing software that I'm using, but overall I do think that as time continues, my quality in my videos will get better. But the second thing that I wanted to say is that unfortunately there won't be another video posted for the next few weeks between the 14th of July and the 31st of July, because I will be on holidays. So unfortunately there won't be any content, but I do promise you that once I come back I will get straight back to making YouTube videos. And I have a few series in mind, but of course you're gonna have to wait until I come back from holidays. But I promise you, you will enjoy these. Anyhow, I'll just let you back to the video and I'll give you a tour around my newly finished base. So we are done, for the most part. I did finish a little bit early because I wanted to continue editing this video and try and upload it before my holidays. But, for the most part, we have completed the inside of the castle. So first thing you may have noticed is this birch tree, which is completely custom made. It uses the diorite. It's not cobble, it's just diorite. Diorite slabs and walls, along with the birch wood that we never really got to use in the beach. And I think it looks great. There is a bit of spots that are a bit flat, but I can always fix them another time. Anyhow, leading up into the castle, I haven't done anything down below yet because, of course, I want to complete this video as soon as I can and then edit it and upload it for you all. Anyhow, in the castle we go, and we've reached into this kitchen area, which is pretty small, I would say. No, not really much to say. I used the cyan, cyan concrete powder. You know. I used that for the wallpaper. I think it looks nice as a wallpaper, but you guys can let me know. Anyhow, looking up, you can see that there's a balcony up above us. If we go up these stairs, you can see you can look over into the kitchen area. You might need to jump, but safety doesn't matter in Minecraft. And we have this picture here. Then down here we have our own little bedroom in this little loft, I think. I don't really know what to call it, but it's here. And then we got a nice view of the kitchen. We can always just jump down. And if we're ever in a hurry, we can just jump up these trapdoors. Anyhow, leading up here, we have another stairway up into this balcony, which gives us a nice view of the tree here, along with the farmland and kind of the boat. It's a bit blocked out by the lamppost, but who cares? Anyhow, down we go again, and then up go into the second area of this place, this part of this floor. But we have finally reached up to this area, the balcony or whatever I've been calling it. Another nice view from here. But we also have a walkway over here into these windows, which gives us a nice view of this place as well. I don't really know what to say about this, but if you like blue, then this is your place. Anyhow, going up the stairs, I did wanted to do the rooms to the side of the stairs, but I didn't really have enough time for that, so I just decided to go with a normal spiral staircase. And up here, we have the enchantment table. Not really much to say, but we finally have a way to enchant our stuff. We just don't have a way to get XP yet. But we'll get that sorted out soon. Maybe in the next episode. But as of right now, I don't think there's anything else down here. Oh wait, I forgot. Right down here, a little dark for you. I had to brighten it up in the time lapse, but zombie. Okay. But I finally made this place. It doesn't look the best right now, but I think it's accurate because, you know, water will just always hit this place and it'll look all broken. So mostly use the tough block, but in the future I might just decorate it with cobblestone or something like that. As of right now, my gear isn't that good for underwater building, so I can't really do much here. But we do have an area that we can just swim into this. Oh, okay. We do have an area that we can just swim into this area. And then in the next episode, maybe we'll sort this out. Otherwise, let me just try and get out of here without blowing something up. And then that's pretty much it, really. So we've done a lot in this episode. We built this whole island and we then decorated it. It could, it could be better, but I just started a base and I'll be honest, this is like the biggest database that I've ever made. I've been playing Minecraft since the beacon came out. So this is pretty big for me. But I think we did a really good job here. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. But as of right now, I think we're just gonna have to end the episode here. Because it's been a long time since I've been recording this video. And I want to get this video finished, and I want to get it out for you guys before I go on my holidays. And then once I come back from my holidays, hopefully, I'll be back with some brand new content. Anyhow, if you did enjoy this video, please give me a like, or please give this video a like. And then, if you really enjoy my content, go click that subscribe button, and then I don't know, maybe you can ring the bell down there or something. I still don't know what YouTubers say, but just roll with it, please. Just pretend I'm saying all the right things. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I'll be away, and I hope you have a good day.